see if that will hold. I don't know if it will. We'll see what... Oh, hello everybody. You caught me at a bad time. Just trying to fix a leak in this roof here. I think it's coming from that pipe. So I don't know if it's going to hold. I've sealed it up, but time will tell. As you can see, it's snowing very heavily here. Let me get down from this roof and we will talk about this new series. Right, that's better. Apologies for that, but needs must. Don't want any leakages in our nice home here. So we are on Erlengrat. Look at the view. Chose this plot up here. It's quite out the way from everywhere else, but that is a stunning view. I know it looks a bit dark now, but it is a very nice indeed. So we own all this sort of plot here, which is pretty much all grass, and we've got a few trees. There's a road that runs along the back sort of ground there and sweeps up round past our pickup here. So we own all that. As you can see, obviously snow is on the ground, so we're not going to be able to do any grass work, but also we do not own anything apart from the pickup and a chainsaw. Now, this is based on an idea slash suggestion from one of my subscribers. I won't name any names, but you know who you are, so thank you very much for the suggestion. I've kind of tweaked it a little bit and done my own spin on it. I was in two minds about whether to do a sort of survival challenge, something along those lines on No Man's Land, but then I was kind of thinking, well, I did do quite a big series on FS19. A lot of YouTubers are doing No Man's Land at the minute as well, and my subscribers sort of suggested Erlengrat, because not many people are doing it, and I guess maybe because it was on FS19, I'm not sure, but I thought, yeah, why not? So it is only going to be kind of a mini series, and obviously, as you've seen, it's called a winter survival, because basically we're going to try and survive through the months of winter. So that is going to be December, January and February. I've got it on 5 days per month, so providing everything goes okay, it should be 15 episodes, and then come the end of winter we'll just see where we're at, how we've built ourselves up. Like I say, all we've got is the pickup and a chainsaw. I've changed a few settings, obviously. Got it on hard economy because obviously we want to challenge ourselves. Seasonal growth obviously is on. Now, because we're in winter, that is probably not going to, you know, affect us in terms of sort of planting, anything like that, because, you know, we're just going to have to see what happens. 5 days per month, as I said. Snow is on, obviously you've seen that. I've got everything switched on here, but again, I'm not sure what's going to affect us in that sort of situation. And I have got fuel usage on high. So if we move up to the contracts, as you can see, we can do a few contracts here and there, but it is just cultivating and ploughing at the minute. Not really sure if anything will change in that sort of situation. If we move up to the weather, you can see what we're going to be up against. That is today up the top. You can see it's pretty much going to snow all day, and we can only see up to January the 3rd at the minute, but bar December the 5th, every day is showing snow. So whether we can do any grass work on our sort of area here, I'm not sure, but we won't be able to unless this snow sort of thaws out. So quite a challenge. I'm doing no mods as well. It's all going to be base game equipment, so again that is going to challenge us. So yeah, we are up against it. We have a little dog here somewhere, keeps running off into the woods. I've no idea where he is. Now there's a little bit of a funny story behind this, because when I was setting all this up, choosing this plot, I put our farmhouse down and I thought, you know what would be cool is to have a little dog up here with us, keeping us company. And I'm not sure why, it just popped in my head. I wanted to call our dog sorry, Rusty, not Rosty, Rusty. It just suddenly popped in my head. I thought, what a cool name for a dog. Very fitting, a little nod towards our friend of the channel, Rusty Money Gaming. So I thought, yeah, I'll put a dog kennel down and we'll rename the dog like you can rename the horses. Well, I couldn't work out how to rename the dog, and I really hope no one tells me that you can do it, because I could not find it at all. You can rename the dog kennel, which I have. I've renamed it Rusty's House, but the dog you cannot rename. So I put one down, come up with some weird name, deleted that, put another one down, kept going. Now most normal people would have probably given up after about 5 different kennels putting down, but no, not me. I carried on and on and on, and I think we must have gone through about 100 kennels and dogs before all of a sudden I was literally gonna give up, and then all of a sudden, bang, it appeared, Rusty, and I could not believe it. It felt like I'd won the lottery. It was that sad. But if we come up, his bowl's here somewhere. There you go, look, Rusty, down the bottom. I was over the moon, could not believe that. So it did take me a while to set that bit up, but everything else was pretty straightforward. I'll go up into landscaping mode just to show you. I did sort of put in a track here leading off of this road. So everything inside this road is what we own, land. So we've got a few trees on here, so that is going to be our main source of income to start with. The road bends round like this, and I think it goes roughly up here. So we do have quite a few trees on here, like so. Is Rusty there yet? No, I have no idea where he is. He just runs off. What is that? That's a bird. Yeah, he just runs off and just suddenly comes back when he feels like it. He's got some feed in there now. Rusty! I don't know. Anyway, the map. If you're not familiar with Erlengrat, this is it. So you have quite a few fields sort of up the top part of the map, and there's a lot of sale points in sort of like the main town area. Then you have all these sort of wooded areas and big grass fields, meadows. But we are right over here, look, so we are right out the way. Now what I did do is I placed this, which is the biomass heating plant, so it gives us another option to sell a few things, mainly being wood, because if you've never driven along these roads here, you won't understand that it takes absolutely forever to get from here back up into the town area, and the sawmill on the map is here. So we are quite some distance away. So it would have meant going all the way this way. And I know obviously some people will say, well, that's part of the challenge, blah, blah, blah. But even driving, which we will see at some point in a minute, all the way down here to the biomass heating plant, that is still a bit of a challenge, and it does still take quite a bit of time. So I did place that down just to sort of make things a little bit easier for us. So I hope no one minds about that. So basically, yeah, that's all we've got, the pickup and a chainsaw. So we're going to have to put logs on the back of that and drive them down. So I think we will crack on with it. I think I've covered most things. And I'm probably going to take down this fella here first. And hopefully this series goes well and people enjoy it. I mean, it could be absolute car crash TV, because we are very, very restricted and limited, because we are in winter time. But there's only one way to find out. We'll just crack on with it. But we've got some stunning views up there. I shouldn't really wave the chainsaw around like that, it's a bit dangerous. But it will be quite cool to see how far we can go and what we can end up with at the end of winter. Like I say, I'll try and keep it to sort of 15 episodes, so it'll be kind of 1 episode per day on each month. Now this is going to be the tricky bit, because we cannot pick up anything too heavy. We don't have super strength because we're on console. So can we pick that one up? That's cool. We'll kind of use that as a guide. And obviously the further we go down that way, because the tree's getting thinner, we should be able to do longer lengths. I'm pretty sure in FS22 I think it's 200 kilos you can lift up to, so that's pretty cool. That's happening. We'll use that one again. We'll just keep making them a little bit bigger each time, and then from there I'll roughly guess it. Should be able to pick that one up. No, that one's too heavy. Look, that is annoying. So that's going to have to be cut into 2 small bits. And if you have got your field info on, it should tell you the weight of the log that you're trying to pick up. So I haven't got field info on, which is why you can't see that. I will drop that. I will show you as an example though. So if we put field info on, we come up to this bit of log. There you go, 191. So yeah, we were obviously over that. Well, that should have been bang on 200. Mind you, the saw cut may have taken a little bit out of that. Who knows? Right, let's just see. Can I pick that one up? Yes, that's 166. Right, I'm going to guess from now on because they are getting thinner as we go down. What we do need to be careful of as well though is we don't want too much sticking out of the back of the pickup. And I'm hoping we can fit all of this tree on the pickup, but we'll see. And obviously having it on hard economy, that is going to really test us, because that tree potentially should be worth quite a bit, but on hard economy I don't think it will be. As you can see, top right, forgot to mention that, we've only got 114 euros. So we are in by no means rich. We can unfold the back, which we will. I think what we'll do is put the longer lengths on the bottom. See, that is going to stick out too much. We'll see what it looks like first. I don't want anyone crashing into us and then ended up with a big log going through their windscreen. That'd be one to tell the insurance company, wouldn't it? So obviously this will take us some time to build up our money, as you can see and imagine. So it'll be my job to kind of work out what I should be cutting, maybe turning into time lapses. Just trying to get it as neat as possible. That's good, I'm happy with that. Let's pick that one up. I still haven't seen Rusty. He definitely was here when I was setting everything up. Probably off doing some sort of challenge somewhere, I expect, of his own. I am kind of quite excited about this, actually, doing this series. It's going to be quite interesting, because I do like the buzz of starting off with pretty much nothing and then building yourself up. But this is really going to push us, I think. And I expect is going to make a lot of you laugh along the way at my failings. So, we'll see. Can we squeeze that on there? Right, let's get a strap on there so it doesn't fall off. Hoping we can fit all of this on there. It's getting a little bit tight already. It's not going to look pretty, but I'm not worried about that as long as we get some nice money from it. So can we put that up there and try and get a strap on there? That's a bit iffy. Let's go for that one. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky, isn't it? Let go across the back there. Let's put the strap on there. 2 more bits, silly little bits as well. I don't think that strap will hold that. We shall see. A little bit annoying that that ended up in 2 bits. So whoa, have we got everything? Now, I don't know if that... Let's do that rear strap again, because I don't think that bit... No. Right. Can we get that up there? Something like that. Oh, that looks nice and unsafe. So, that is all that tree. Now, got to go careful because we could be a bit heavy, definitely on that side. You can already see the pickup leaning. I've tried my best to do the painting up to the road, but when you get to a certain point it won't let you do any more. Now these roads are very tight up here as well, so I think we are very, very overloaded. When I was driving the pickup up here earlier to get it all into position and set everything up, there was a car coming the other way and we kind of just met each other and stopped. So then I had to go off the road onto the grass just to let them through. So it's very tight, it's not sort of 2-car passable. So if we come across any cars on the way, we are going to have to pull over, I think. But these are very, very windy roads. We're going to have to take our time. Here we go, look. Ooh. A little bit wider here. So this is the side I need to be careful of, because if we go too fast around this corner, we are over. Oh no, there's a van coming now. He's not hanging about. Probably got a big delivery of cheese or chocolate in there, I expect. Now I guess as well, being on here in winter, it's not really going to do any of the views justice, because it does look quite dark. I wouldn't say miserable, because I do like winter with the snow. Anyway, here we are, the entrance to the biomass heating plant. It's covered in snow, but I think this is the drop-off point. So we'll jump out, and roughly here. So how much we're going to make off of this? 1,622 euros. So there we go, that is what we're up against. I think what we'll try and aim for first of all is to try and get enough money to buy where is it, miscellaneous, this trailer here. So we need 8,000, because I think that is going to be able to make us be able to carry more logs. That's what I'm trying to say. and it's got tension straps on there as well. And it might come in handy in the future as well, because you can load equipment onto that. So I guess that's what we should probably aim for. We'll put the flap back up and we'll head on back up to our little forestry area. Right, we're back. Probably going to do a bit of a time lapse now just to speed things up, and hopefully we should get enough money to buy that trailer. Right, there were some very dodgy looking loads there. Did have a couple of little incidents that I had to deal with off camera, as you can imagine, but we do have enough to buy that trailer now, so we'll head on down to the shop. And the best way to go probably is this way, I think, and then cut through. No, that way. Turn right there. It's going to take a little while, but we'll head over there. It's starting to get a little bit darker now as well. And then I think we'll buy the trailer and we'll probably end the episode there, just for the first episode. And it is going to be a little bit challenging, sort of depending on weather. So obviously it stays like this, all we're going to be doing mainly is just chopping some trees down. Although some of these contracts, I don't know how they're going to work, like the cultivating ones. Can we still work in the fields if there is snow on them? I'm not sure. I've not really dealt with snow before. I never really played seasons in FS19. So if anyone knows that, please let me know. That would be very, very helpful. I might have to put the little mini map on actually, because I won't know my way. So I don't think it's this turning, is it? Whoa, come on mate, you could see me there. I thought the traffic was a little bit more intelligent on this version than the last one, but obviously not. Although I am on the wrong side of the road now, but right, so I think it's this right turn now. Pretty sure this is the way that I came up to the farmhouse. I was going to say farm then, but it's not really a farm, is it? Although, can we kind of build it into one? I really hope we can make some sort of progress though. I don't just want it to be cutting down trees, because that is going to be pretty boring, especially for you guys. Did I come this? Oh yeah, I did. I remember this big wall here. I must admit, it looks very impressive, this map, with all the snow. Very apt setting. There's the little town over there, look at that. Very cool. Very Christmassy, although that has been and gone already. Yeah, some of those loads I had of the logs there, that was definitely too much. Even the wife told me off. She said, "You're trying to take too much, that's what's going on." Although her voice isn't quite that deep. Right, can we sneak in there? This is the shop. Excellent. And why is that bit not covered in snow? That's a little bit odd. Right, let's make our purchase. So we want that trailer, which is in miscellaneous. This fella here, wheel setup, standard. Oh, it just changes there. I think we'll just keep it on the standard one. 8,000. Happy days. Let's jump back in the pickup. And we'll hook up to there. Like I say, I think we'll leave it there for the episode. This is going to come in very handy though, because this does unfold like that. So we can sort of transport anything if we buy anything in the future, machinery wise, like so. But I'm going to head up to the farm now. That was episode 1 of Winter Survival. Hope you have all enjoyed it and it wasn't too tedious, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's going to be quite a successful little series, but like I said at the start, it will only be sort of 15 episodes and we'll see where we can end up at the end of it. But hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay stay frosty.